Hey guys, it's me. I'm your place of honesty now. So I've just started a new channel, and really the reason I've started this channel is because there is a huge lack of centrist YouTube figures in the UK at the moment. There's plenty of you in general, but they tend to be from Canada and the USA, and most of the videos are on Canadian and American issues, and not always on British issues. So I thought I'd start my own account to make videos about British issues as well as international issues and whatever I fancy being honest about, I guess. So my video today is going to be about a very British issue, and that is the scandal of the Muslim or Asian grooming gangs and Tommy Robinson. So I just want to say that I might be talking about some things that people might find upsetting. So if you have gone through anything and you think it might bring back bad memories, then obviously don't watch the video. But anyway, here we go. So I imagine most people will know that in the last year, Tommy Robinson was arrested for reporting about the trial of abusers in England, and there's been quite a lot of backlash about it. There's been a lot of Free Tommy Robinson campaigns, and there's been a lot of people that have also been against Tommy Robinson. Some of them for good reasons, others not so much. So we just want to go into detail about him reporting on the case and why this is bad. So obviously, if it's now a police matter and a court matter, then we need to just let them get on with it, and we need to let them bring anyone to justice and charge people if they're found guilty. What Robinson really did by reporting on this, which is I think the worst thing, is he potentially put the girls who were victims at risk of being exposed. And these people have gone through dreadful things that they probably won't ever get over, and now they've got their own lives and their own families, and just imagine how awful it would be for them to be exposed. And Robinson seems to show no idea of how bad his actions could have been if that would have been the case. I mean, it probably wouldn't have happened. It tends to be quite secretive, but at the same time, we've got to be respectful of the victims here, and it really is down to them. So that's my first issue. My second issue is there really is no distinct sympathy from Tommy Robinson or any of the EDL or far-right activists about the actual victims. All of the attention is placed on the ethnicity of the abusers, which makes me think it's more of a race issue rather than an issue of abuse. And we should be disgusted at the fact that abuse like this is even taking place, regardless of where the perpetrator is from. That being said, I can also see why people are angry about it and why people would not want people of other nationalities who commit this crime to be living in the same country as them. That I get. We need to have strict borders, and we need to be good on kicking people out if they're no good to the country, when we could have people in that are much more beneficial. So that I can kind of see both sides, but what really does bother me is the lack of support for victims and also the hypocrisy. And when I move on to hypocrisy, I'm thinking of all of the white abusers, and some of the crimes that they've done are absolutely disgusting, especially the children's ones. I just can't even begin to think how awful it must have been for the poor kids. And these are members of his own party. Like, Tommy led the EDL, and there's been no sort of outright condemning of these crimes, and they're just as horrendous as the others. And it's like, is this crime okay if you're white and you're a member of the EDL, but if you're a leftist or if you're a person of colour, it's not okay? Which we all know, regardless of who it is, whether you're a man or woman, black, white, Muslim, Jewish, whatever, is wrong, and you shouldn't be treated any differently because of that. So yeah, and that's pretty much from that side. But really, I think the most important thing is that Tommy Robinson himself is not a saint. People saying stuff over in the UK like he should receive a medal and an OBE, and it's just like, really? This guy's been served time for committing assault, robbery, fraud. Like, He's not an angel, and he's definitely not the second coming. That being said, did he deserve to go to prison when we've got people doing much worse out on the streets? Not really. Okay, guys, that's pretty much my rant for today. And this is the first video I've ever made. My editing skills are terrible, so it's literally just me speaking to the camera at the moment. But I promise they'll get better as I learn more. Please comment and subscribe. And yeah, I'll bring you a video in the near future.